this year's obviously come with its challenges to start. Talk to me about maybe some of the challenges you guys faced this summer, early on in season, and how you've overcome those, and started to get back on that track of returning to play.
Well, for me, it's just my arm. I'm playing through a serious injury, but the way I look at it is I just keep going. And I feel like the group of girls that we have this year, they help me to keep going. They motivate me. I can be in 10 pain, 1 through 10, but, just their support helps me keep going.
This summer, I personally tried to get back into shape because I was out for a whole year. And then it was hard with gyms being, closed, so you had to do that on your own at parks or whatnot. And then trying just to get back into, basketball skills, like doing the ball handling, putting up shots, and doing all that extra work to try and get back to where I was.
So back to the court, you guys have been practicing for a little while now. Talk to me about how practice has been going. What do you like about the team? What do you think is better, improved upon last season, and just overall, how's it going?
I feel like it's the energy. I feel like the new players helped us, returners come together more. Like, as far as like team bonding and just being with each other. So, I want to thank them because they helped us come together more.
And Rachel, what have you seen from the team this year as opposed to, last year you saw it from the sidelines, but now you're seeing it firsthand?
This year we work a lot harder. We show up on time for practice, where everybody's ready to go. When at the start of practice last year, it was a slow start to practices. Some practices we would work hard and we would take days off, but for the most part everybody's been working hard. Our defense has been getting better, and we're starting to gel, I think, a little more on offense, making that extra pass and just communicating well with each other.
So last year, 20 plus games in the program's first ever season. It seems like it's going to be hard to top, but how can you girls top that? Success from last season.
I don't feel like it's going to be hard to top. I feel like if we are diligent about what we're doing, we put in the work, it should not come easy, but it's easier said than done.
Who has stood out in practice so far? Either returner, new player. Is there anyone or anybody, multiple people that have stood out to you? That you say, hey, she's really working hard. Or, hey, she's gonna be a big piece of our team this year.
I would say Charm and Tamia, because they bring that positive energy like that we needed, that we was missing last year. So I would say they stand out to me.
I would say the two of them as well, and then Mary, because Mary, every day she shows up to practice, she always goes hard, whether it's on offense or defense, and she's always the loudest person in the gym, bringing that energy we need.
So obviously you're starting the season off with a couple of tough games. There's going to be some adversity throughout the season as we still battle through this pandemic and things like that. But what's like the one message either Coach Barry has given you girls, or maybe you girls have kind of come together and kind of created a message to kind of overcome that adversity? So if and when it does hit, you're able to handle it and still stay the course.
Basically, is we gonna give up when it gets hard, or is we gonna stay together as a team, or if we gonna crumble? So I feel like for me that's the most important message.
Yeah. Basically, just staying together. That's really all.